Okay. What?
In the kitchen.
Yeah. You want to do it in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is some... a blend of Indian and African something or other.
Wait, can I sit here?
Yeah.
Face the other. Should I face the other way, or can I face this way?
Where should I do it?
Wherever. Whatever you want.
Okay. Let's see. Here, tell me what to do.
Yeah. Read the tarot of the hair, the path, the part. Don't you feel like your part is kind of magic?
Yeah.
You know, like it's like when my part is suddenly awesome, I'm like, why don't I part my hair like that? But I can never remember. But
It doesn't always
unless, can you do those like zigzag parts? Like, do you remember those in the magazines?
Yeah.
You just like stab a comb along your head.
Well, I thought you go like, let's see, like let me try it. You go like this with your fingers or something. That sort of worked. Yeah, see, that worked.
It made the zigzag?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Yeah, I feel it like, Let me do it again, I'll do it back. Yeah, I don't know if your hair doesn't, if it has like a part where it always parts. Like mine, I think kind of always parts in the same place.
Yeah, where in the middle?
No, on the side.
No, on the side. Yeah. I don't, but it needs, it's gotta have a natural part, right? But I don't know what it is either.
I can't find it.
Yeah, where is it?
I think
It's like so,
here.
it's like, where is it?
It's here. It's already zigzagged, but okay.
I feel like it is zigzaggy. I feel like my natural part might be like a very obscure kind of part.
Yeah, it's not straight line.
Yeah. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Well, the first time worked out better. But you get the idea. Okay. It's definitely not straight. Okay, so. Not in the front.
I have to cut my hair too. I have to cut the split ends.
Seems in pretty good shape.
You know what I got was argan oil from my dermatologist, Kate Coriander, told me said that she got argan oil.
Yeah.
And then I got it at the dollar store, which is the best place to get everything. And it really is really nice. I recommend it.
Is that why
It comes
your hair's
in
so
a
soft?
yeah. It just like it's like nobody ever told me about it. It's like the baking soda vinegar of like hair products.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Frankus has this thing that's like a leave-in conditioner for like weaves and extensions, and he sprays it in his hair.
Really?
Yeah, his friend taught it to him. It smells great. I mean, I don't know what it's for. It's a product for synthetic hair. I don't know what it does.
Is it silicone? Is there any silicone in it?
I don't know. I'll
It's
have
fine.
to check.
He's fine.
Yeah.
almost got the spot.
Did you
I think too hard about things. Okay, what?
have to let the part come to you?
Well,
I feel like so many, that's why I stopped going to the hairdresser, because I felt like, I think like, it seems like hairdressers overthink.
yeah.
The cuts are always so severe, you know? You want something like, you want to look like Jennifer Aniston, like, and it's like, you get like all spiced up.
Yeah, they go overboard.
Like,
Yeah, I think it's hard to get a good haircut. Like, I think so. Like, they don't spend time with you and your hair. Like, they have a hard time, you know, finding, like, there's a best way for, or a good way for your hair and your face. And, like, how your hair is on your head, too. Like, where it grows from. And, like, they don't spend enough time, like, getting to know your hair.
yeah.
I found.
Yeah.
And
You think they should have just like a relationship just with the hair? Like not even talk to you? Like when you go to the
Yeah.
hairdresser, you have to put on like a mask
yeah,
that just covers your face, and like the hairdresser just looks at the hair.
yeah. If I were a hairdresser, that would be my policy and routine.
That would be great.
No talking.
I would be so into that, because then it's like you don't have to tell them what you want, you know,
Yeah.
like, or where you went to college,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Right,
or when
you
you
don't
got
have to-
fired,
I know.
and like,
It's always such a thing.
and you can just like have it, yeah. 'Cause
Sit there and not
I'm
have
like,
to. Yeah,
I don't want to talk about anything really.
I know. That
And
is-
then you always hate it, so you like have to be like, oh, thank you so much, and then cry in your car.
No.
That's like every haircut I ever got.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good haircut. Yeah. Then I always wonder, how can they concentrate when they're talking like this? Like they're not even paying attention.
They're like, it's a weird, like, your head is like a lawn. Like some weird.
Sorry, I would. It does feel good to brush your hair. I know. So,
I know, I'm like a Samantha American Girl doll right now. I've been so good.
I've paid a lot of money at times to get a good haircut because I found that did make somewhat of a difference. Right now, this woman, I went to my mom. This woman charges $25, and does a good job. She's like been cutting hair for, I don't know, 50 years.
Do you go to like her house? Or-
No, she has a place in Waltham.
Is Waltham cheap somehow?
Yeah, cheaper than Cambridge, I'm sure, but I'm also sure that Waltham is getting more expensive too.
Now I remember Waltham.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spray some of this and brush
Okay.
it and see what happens. Sound good?
Yeah,
Yeah, your hair needs
it's so.
one highlight.
Oh my god, it needs a lot.
I wonder. I wish I had I don't have a cotton ball or like a cotton pad. I would try that. Let's try this. Or if I had like a brush or something, I could brush it on like you see them do. Wait, I think I have something. Hold on. Just be 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything.
bath with tools. Do you recognize that?
Yeah. Now that I see him. He's so ready. So ready to serve.
I know. He's missing his salt shakers, though.
Is this from EMF?
That's Frank's.
Yes. Okay. I'm like... Okay.
You could bring it back to him if you want, or I'll bring it back to him and be responsible for it, probably.
I could bring it.
I had a drink, and then I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave it in the radio room, so I was like, I'll take it with me. And I cleaned it.
It looks very clean.
Cleaner than
It's
a roller.
the cleanest I've ever seen it.
Look at all these tools I have now.
Wow. The eyebrow brush.
Yeah, I think that'll work good.
Yeah, that's what Renee Zellweger kind of used in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Perfect. These are just cheap makeup brushes. I don't care about it. See, I could charge money for doing that.
Yeah, this could be your new business.
fuck? Yeah, let's just like brush through your hair with this thing.
Yeah. I have to close my eyes because I don't want to burn my eyes out.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Close your eyes. I should probably tell people that.
Yeah. Do you think you would burn their eyes out if you got
I wonder.
the hydrogen? Are you gonna be like a bleaching expert, or are you gonna like just do whatever?
I am gonna be an intuitive hair stylist. Hair something. We'll think of the right word.
Therapist.
Yeah, definitely therapy is involved.
Like sometimes people come and like you just like touch the hair and you don't do anything. You just like meet with the hair.
Yeah, sometimes the hair will tell me not to do anything.
Yeah. It's like a long-term.
Yeah. Or the hair will tell me
It's like yeah.
it's not.
It's a hair therapist.
Yeah, the hair whisperer.
You know, people put the mask on. Maybe like a variety of masks they could have.
Yep. To like, I might have to see you in a few masks to like get the idea. It could take 5 minutes or it could take 5 days. And you know how much I charge?
$25.
No, not $25.
What? That was the part of it.
Not much.
No, how much are you charging now?
Of the spectrum.
Okay, so how much are you charging?
Probably.
For 5 minutes to 5 days is what you're putting the
Okay, well,
median range at.
let me think. It probably won't take 5 days. I was exaggerating.
It might, or maybe that's like the most significant haircut is this one, or hair session is this one that takes 5 days. Because
Yeah.
I'm kind of rightly know.
Because you know what?
This is kind of a screenplay.
I've lived with my hair for however many years. And like, I feel like I just figured out something to do with it that felt like, because according like the shape of my face and like what my hair does. Yeah, like, okay,
Yeah, you
so...
can mess it up big time. Like, I can mess up my whole face with my hair. Totally. I feel.
Yeah, the hair is important. And I felt this is a really good thing I figured out to do with your hair. And it took, how long did that take?
Wait, what is it?
It took, to figure out what to do with your hair. It took like, not that long. It took maybe 10 minutes.
Right. And I'm like I'm a special case because I'm like not wearing the mask. And you like, I'm sort of in the know of the business, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like maybe a few, probably, I mean, I don't know, maybe just, I don't know if you have any other clients like me. But what did you figure out about your own hair?
Oh, well, like the shape of it, and I thought it'd be cool if it's like, I mean, the angle thing kind of, so it gets longer in the front, but also like, so it's, the line of it, you know, is according to my face. Like, why is that so hard for hairdressers? Because it's true, like, I don't know, you just, it's like they're just doing the haircut, not the, like, looking at the person. And, I feel like I just found the right shape. And it's funny to talk about this even more, but, like, I feel like I figured it out before. Like, one time I went to a hairdresser and I was like, I think I should have more hair, like, have most of my hair be on this side. Like, this side doesn't seem to want to be there. Like, so, or it seems like this should be, like, shorter. Let's try shorter on this side than the other side. And, which is basically what I'm thinking of now. And, I mean, it looks stupid. It wasn't the right, I don't know. It wasn't the right length, I guess.
Did she do it?
She did it, yeah. But it wasn't good. It just wasn't good.
Yeah.
How long is this gonna take to show up, I wonder?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but we should probably, like,
what?
If we don't see it happening, it's not happening.
Oh, really?
You know, if it doesn't burn, like, I'll probably leave it on for a while.
Okay, I know what we should do.
You know? Like, I'll leave it on probably longer than whatever the internet said.
I know what to do.
Like, I had Tyrone bleach my hair one time. And we barely even got any video of that. Tiny. And he bleached it in the graveyard in Watertown. Mount Auburn Cemetery. And he was just like rubbing the bleach into my scalp, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, what are you doing? I was like, haven't you ever bleached someone's hair before? And he was like, no. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think of that.
Who is this?
Tyrone.
Oh.
I'm like, I guess you haven't bleached a girl's hair before.
Why
Maybe
not?
that's weird. I don't know. But I didn't, that's what I thought. I'm like, why are you rubbing this into my scalp? Because bleach, like, burns, you know?
It does.
Like, so if hydrogen peroxide doesn't burn, then I'll leave it in for a while.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it won't burn. I mean, you can. So
it doesn't burn unless because you put hydrogen peroxide on a cut, right?
Right.
And then it burns.
You can gargle with it. Like
Yeah.
you can-
That's not good though. I did that
Right.
once. Like, I went out with this guy that did that, and then I did it like when I had a problem with my tooth.
Mhm.
I thought it was like Scooter Boy fucking convinced me somehow that I had like gingivitis, but like I also thought gingivitis was like cancer or something. You know, I'm still like kind of confused about gingivitis.
Gingivitis is
It's like everybody has gingivitis.
yeah, yeah. It's
Like
like
my
the
dentist told me.
beginnings. Yeah.
She has gingivitis.
Mm.
It's very vague how they classify gingivitis also.
What I thought it was is like the beginnings of gum disease.
Yeah, but it's like anything. It's like if
But-
your
Yeah.
gum bleeds, like when you floss, then you have gingivitis.
A lot of people does, and then sometimes your gums get better.
Yeah.
And there's also things that can reverse it that the dentist doesn't tell you because they don't know because the pharmaceutical companies don't make it or whatever. Like,
Yeah. I've been trying to find, I would love to know an alternative remedy to like getting this root canal over again.
well, you have a root canal. You have to
I
get a root
had
canal.
one. I already had it, and now my crown is chipped, so they have to like redo it. The whole thing.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything changing color yet, but I think we should wait. Okay. We have to wait and see what this does. Like, if it's not bleached tomorrow, because I don't want to just, maybe it does take time to come out.
Yeah,
You think so?
I mean it takes some time. I don't know how much. They didn't say like to mix it with water or anything.
No.
They said just spray it, cause I don't know. Like I don't know how much. You have to. You're supposed to saturate it. Not. I'll survive.
That should never happen.
Well, I'm your test dummy for your business.
This is my first time. It's gonna be good though.
Do you have one of those head scratchers? You should have like some weird. There was this woman that came over and did my grandmother's hair once, or a few times, and she had this like snuffleupagus looking like hair dryer. It's like a portable cone head hair dryer. You know those ones they put you in where it's like over your
Yeah.
head.
I think so, yeah.
It's like one
That
of
you, like,
those.
Go under.
Yeah. I think she would give her a perm. I almost let my mom give me a perm.
Oh my god, people used to get perms a lot.
Yeah. Like, do you think I should get one? Would that be awesome?
It would be.
That would be so cool. Like, my mom is so ready to perm my hair.
Your
I
mom
mean,
wants
she
to
doesn't
perm your
care.
hair.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Why? She wants it to be curly?
She just will, like, she's just like, oh, yeah. Anything that she can do to me that might entertain her,
Really?
she's into it.
That's really funny. Perm your
She's like,
hair.
yeah, I'll perm it.
Okay.
But like, she also thinks like it's gonna look good.
People don't get perms that much anymore.
I'm bringing it back.
Well, if you do it before the 80s party, because that would be really funny.
Yeah. I want like an afro. Like this hair, when I get my perm, is gonna look like only less than 5 inches long. It's gonna be like tight to my head.
Yeah, they're like really tight curls.
Yeah, I'm going all the way with it.
I remember a friend of mine's dad got his hair burnt.
What did his hair look like before?
I don't know, but I do remember when it was really curly.
Were you like, oh yeah, I love that?
I don't know what I thought. I was like pretty young, so I don't know what I thought, or I don't know. Well, I'm curious if this will. These people, they just have money to put on these huge productions. But it's not bleached yet, but maybe it takes a day.
Yeah.
Let's try, and then if it doesn't, I'll do it again. I don't wanna. Well, maybe this is turning down here. I'm not pulling too hard, am
No. You know what they call that in the South? Have you ever heard the term tender-headed? Tinder-headed?
I? No.
That's what you're either, I never heard it before either until I moved to the South.
Tender-headed.
Yeah. But it's like whether or not you could be, I always want to be one of those girls in the circus that hangs from their hair.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You can't be tender-headed.
No.
To do that.
Think so. Or be a cave woman and get dragged around by your hair.
Yeah, is that like a real thing?
I don't know. Question.
Have you ever been dragged by your hair?
Not exactly dragged.
But you've been pulled by your hair?
I've had my hair pulled.
Yeah. I haven't had my hair pulled too much, really.
No.
It's significant.
You should try it.
Yeah.
But not too hard, just in case. Well, you have to see if you're tender-headed or not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I am. I feel like I could have
Yeah.
been like,
I think you could take it.
yeah. I mean, it's like those girls at the circus like hang from their head, you know?
Crazy.
It's like it's gonna hurt for like a little bit and then like it's strong enough, you know? Like it's not like your hair rips out of your scalp, you know? It would be funny if that happened. You
That'd
know?
be horrible.
I was telling that to my, it's so funny to think of because it's like, that's your fear, right? You know, like if you're like, this can't happen, but obviously it can happen. I don't think it's an illusion. I think those girls in the Ringling Brothers really are hanging by their hair, you know? So you must be able to do it. You must have, you know?
Crazy that it
And it's
doesn't
like,
rip out.
right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, does your hair have to be a certain thickness? Like, has anyone tried to hang by their hair and then all their hair just rips out? It's like the whole top of your head would just rip off.
Well, try getting your hair pulled first before you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I have, like, I think I have enough hair that, like, I also would not, like, be ripped. That's the whole thing. That's like string theory, you know? It's like strings. Yeah, I feel like it is. But I have my own idea of string theory.
That could be, yeah. Your
But
string theory.
but it's like, it's all related. It goes back to, because
Yeah, you're right.
it's like, you know, it's like a spider's web is like one of the strongest, most indestructible, like, things. Like a string,
Yeah, and that's
a
totally
very thin
mathematical.
string is like so much stronger than is necessarily like visible. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You take it for granted. Like, you don't think of hair as being strong, but it's like it's stronger than like your arm in a way, you know, because it's like you could hang up there by your hair and like you're not even like doing any effort, you know, your hair is just like holding you.
It's like where your hair comes out of your head. But then the hair
Yeah.
itself feels really strong too, like see.
Yeah, like imagine like if you felt that, you know, because you can't feel it. The hair is working for you by keeping your scalp attached to the hair and like bearing all your weight. You know, all your weight is resting on these like tiny little hairs that are like very fluid and that you wouldn't think of as being
But
the
they have to be all
strongest part.
together. They have to be
Yeah.
all together to work that way.
Yeah.
Well,
But they're like they can go wildly apart, you know, it's like they can go be over here, over there, you know, and you can gather them up and like use their strength at like very quickly, you know. So they exist in this sort of like a quantum.
definitely something quantum. Well, it's not turning blonde yet, but I think tomorrow it will be.
Yeah. It's like henna.
Yeah, it has to stay on for a while. That is like that's what it said. I'll look
What?
again.
What did it say?
That it needs to stay on there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bleach probably turns it immediately, right?
So do people use actual bleach? Are we like organically bleaching by the definition of it? Or are we like still a step away from that?
Well,
What is bleach?
It
Is that
is-
ammonia?
yeah. Well, hydrogen peroxide might have a little ammonia in it. Let's read about it again. But bleach definitely it turns your hair white, or it turns things white right away. But it's also a natural thing too.
Bleach?
No, hydrogen peroxide.
It comes from the well springs. Ooh.
Oh, well, it's just to wait 30 minutes and then rinse your hair. See what someone else says.
But it's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice.
Oh, yeah, it does take a little while. This says we can use the hair dryer, speeds it up. And it says you should rinse it after. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm a little ways away from charging $500, but I think we're on to something.
Oh, $500, is that what you're going to charge? For each session, $500?
Yeah.
That skyrocketed.
25? Yeah. It's never supposed to be 25. I mean,
Never.
I don't think you understand. What's happening here? We need money.
Yeah.
And things we do are worth a lot. And in this world, that translates into money. Now, a barter system would be wonderful. Take the money out of it. What is Beyonce blabbling about? Dressed as the Queen of Sheba.
Cleopatra. Coming at ya.